Please don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell to receive everything that's new. A man suffering from MS took this 800-year-old cave and turned it into something else entirely. Somewhere in the depths of an English forest, an ancient cave is hidden away. Covered in vegetation and tucked into a sandstone cliff, it's a perfect retreat from civilization. But once you see what's inside, you may not believe your eyes. First though, let's rewind. Back in 2007, Angelo Mastropietro was working as the head of a recruitment company in Australia. While he's originally from Worcester, England, he was living a high-flying lifestyle down under and experiencing all the stress and pressure that comes with such a job. Then everything changed. At 29, Mastropietro was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, commonly known as MS, and forced to drastically rethink his hectic lifestyle. MS is an autoimmune disorder that causes a range of physical and mental difficulties for sufferers, including muscle weakness and coordination problems. Yet, although there's no cure for the disease, many believe that a more relaxed and healthy lifestyle can help to alleviate symptoms. Now, when Mastropietro experienced temporary paralysis because of the condition, he became convinced that something needed to change. So he gave up his high-stress job in Australia and returned to the country of his birth. In 2010 then, Mastropietro was browsing properties in the Wyre Forest, Worcester, when he came across one that looked oddly familiar. It was little more than a cave carved into a cliff. However, he recognized it as the same structure that he had sheltered in some 10 years previously when caught in a rainstorm while on a cycling trip. And that recollection set the wheels in motion. Believing it was too much of a coincidence to dismiss, Mastropietro decided to buy the property. Moreover, he paid just £62,000, or around $82,000. The structure is carved into 50-foot sandstone cliffs close to the picturesque Haberley Valley, in a landscape said to have inspired J.R.R. Tolkien to create the fantastical world of Middle-earth. Indeed, the property forms part of a row of cave houses, which are thought to be among the oldest in Europe still being lived in. Local experts actually believe that the cave was constructed around 800 years ago, and some 500 years after it was first cut out of the rock, the structure was converted into a 4-bedroom home. The last inhabitants would then move out in the late 1940s, and the cave has been empty ever since. So for Mastropietro, it represented a golden opportunity to get back to basics and attempt to transform his life. "My MS was triggered by health and lifestyle," he told the British television show Grand Designs, which features people building their dream homes. "And that was the catalyst I needed to remind me that I needed to be mindful of my health and be respectful of my lifestyle. I wanted to be in a place where I had a happier and healthier life." For 8 months then, Mastropietro, whose name coincidentally means Master of the Stones, slaved away, transforming the rundown cave into a home. Single-handedly, he excavated and removed 70 tons of stone from the site. Once the cave was clear, he began the task of converting it into a modern living space. Yes, despite working without the advice of a professional architect, he started carving and cutting into the hillside to create his dream home. In total, Mastropietro estimated that he spent around $100,000 and 1,000 hours creating his 21st century cave house. And today it's unrecognizable from the rustic structure without electricity or running water that he purchased. Outside, the cave boasts a large terrace designed to make the most of the beautiful location. But it's the inside of this amazing home that's really got people talking. Mastropietro used glass doors, large windows, and white walls to maximize the amount of light inside the cave. He also added all the conveniences of modern living, from underfloor heating and wireless internet to water drawn from a private borehole sunk 250 feet into the ground. Furthermore, antique torches and modern cave paintings add to the Fred Flintstone feel in the house. In fact, Mastropietro even keeps the kitchen stocked with bottles of Rock House, a wine that he makes with Italian grapes. The impressive conversion has certainly got people talking too. In September of 2015, the house was featured on an episode of Grand Designs, and it's been gathering media attention ever since. "People have literally been in tears," Mastropietro told British newspaper The Mirror. Yet, although he's proud of his ultimate man cave, the corporate boss turned architect does not plan to live in the property full-time. Instead, he's renting it out under the name The Rock House Retreat. For around $250 a night, prospective cavemen and cave women can spend the night in what Grand Designs presenter Kevin MacLeod called one of the most thought-provoking designs we've ever seen on the show yet. It certainly offers guests a real feel for what life is like in a hole carved out of the rock, even if it is one replete with all the mod cons. Please share this video with your friends below.